Hey, what's up, guys? It is Tuesday afternoon, a Weather 2020 video. We're cruising through the month of November. It's already November 14th, which is kind of crazy. Hope your day's been going great. Of course, I'm doing the No Shave November. I always have to support cancer, of course. Not a huge fan of it, but you know, it will. I'll be able to shave it off here in a couple weeks. I may keep the stash for a little bit just because it looks terrible. All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do today. We've been in a little bit of a lull over the past couple weeks, but our pattern really picks up, really kind of starting this weekend and then heading into the beginning of December. We're getting into a part of the LRC pattern that is a little bit more active. Now, we've been in this pattern now for about 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks, like it's been fully set for 5 to 6 weeks. So the Weather 2020 team is getting some pretty good ideas on where the new cycle is kind of setting up, and then also what this means for our winter and then heading into the spring and the summer months. I'll be doing a winter forecast at KOAM. I'm going to do it, I think it's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. I think that's when they have me slotted to do it. I still got to put that together, but I like what I'm seeing, and I'm figuring out each and every day a little bit more of what's going on. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to dig into it. We're going to see what's going on the rest of the week, and then we're going to dive into next week, Thanksgiving, and a little bit of long range forecast because it gets kind of interesting across the region. All right, first off, not a whole bunch going on. Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas into Missouri. We do have some clouds down through eastern parts of Arkansas. An upper level low is kind of rotating out across southeastern parts of the U.S., heading kind of away from us. But out to the west, we do have storm systems starting to build, and we do get a weak wave which rotates in on Friday. But until then, if you guys have outdoor activities, it looks great. I mean, look at this afternoon: 68 in Kansas City, 71 in Oklahoma City, Little Rock up to 68 degrees. We do it again on Wednesday. High temperatures into right around that 70 mark. Salina 73, Dodge City 73, Joplin near 70, even St. Louis sitting at 71 degrees. Let's go into Thursday. Much of the same. We do get some clouds in here Thursday ahead of that next wave, which rotates in by Friday morning. So we do get a lot of clouds, but temperatures still across the entire four-state area near 70 degrees. Now, here comes a cold front, starts to dive in early Friday morning. We are going to get some clouds with it, and we can't rule out a random shower. The best chances to get a shower will be in the state of Missouri compared to Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. But you can see this wave, it drops through. So the white lines here, we're looking at the upper level pattern. So northwest flow, and then here's this upper level wave. You can see a little bit of moisture from Joplin, St. Louis, up to Chicago, and then into the Great Lakes. So this will drop our temperatures a little bit over the weekend, but the weekend is looking nice. But here's where we're starting to see some changes. And going back and looking at the pattern, I think I've seen this before, at least a version of this. So this is really, I will really want to see how this kind of lines out, because remember, the pattern, it repeats, and it's going to repeat for the next 11 months. But watch this system, it dives in. So this is Sunday night into Monday. We get rain across Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, moving into Missouri and Arkansas. You get snow back through parts of Colorado. And then as we go into early Tuesday, this whole system pushes east. But this will be a rainmaker. Doesn't look extremely heavy, but a good chunk of Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri will get snow. Now, watch what happens, because next week's a big travel week. Cooler air works in behind this. So we're looking at Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, a big travel day. So that's going to cause some issues along the East Coast if you might be flying out in that direction. But I think Wednesday and Thursday in the four state, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Central Plains, should be dry. We're going to have to see how far south that cold air pushes in. It could be a pretty cold Thanksgiving, or maybe in that 50 to 55 degree range. But here's where it gets interesting again, and I know I've seen this in the pattern, is look how it reloads. This is Friday, so this is Black Friday. See how it reloads? You got snow up through Montana, Wyoming. And in fact, I'm going to pull out a little bit of raw data, because this is where it gets interesting. All right, so we're looking at that exact system. You see the snow across parts of Montana, And watch as I kind of work out through next weekend. So this is the post or the weekend right after Thanksgiving, which could produce rain, maybe even thunderstorms, eastern parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. And again, this is just a model run, but I've seen this part and the pattern kind of a version of it before. And I like this setup because as we get deeper into the winter, with these upper level lows digging so far south, look how far south snow wants to go through Oklahoma, southeast Kansas, Arkansas, southern parts of Missouri. So this, as a snow level lover, really excites me to see. So this would be the weekend after Thanksgiving into the beginning of that next week. But I like where our pattern is going. Again, as we get into the winter, we got to see how much cold air we can get, and I will do that winter forecast for you here in a couple weeks. But I do like the way the pattern is going. It's a much more active pattern this winter and also spring into the summer. Doesn't mean we're going to have colder air, but I do think we're going to get some Arctic blasts in here as we get into the winter. So I'm getting kind of excited about seeing this pattern. Of course, the Weather 2020 team will continue to work on it, but wanted to give you an update. My videos will start to pick back up now. Again, the past couple weeks, we've been in a little bit of a lull, but as the weather gets active again, then we'll start doing them pretty much every single day. All right, any comments, questions? Make sure you leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and then the bell, which will give you notifications when I do a YouTube video. All right, guys, I hope you have a great Tuesday afternoon. We'll probably do another one on Thursday. Does that sound good?